Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we'll be learning how to make this beautiful gown with two pockets, elastic waistline, and off shoulder gown. If this looks like what you would love to learn, keep on watching and kindly give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful. Do not forget to subscribe if you are yet to do so, and turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Let's dive into the video. For this tutorial, I made use of a crepe fabric and I have 2.5 yards of this crepe fabric. You can make use of any fabric of your choice, and because of the nature of this fabric, I'll be explaining what I will be doing on this pattern paper first, okay, before transferring it to the fabric. The pattern paper, I have my starting line, and from that starting line I came down by 1 inch. This 1 inch is for our elastic, so I'll just rule a line like so. After doing that, the next thing I'll be doing is to place my tape from 4 inches. It is an off shoulder and I want it to be 4 inches off. You can make it 5, you can make it 6, depending on what you want. So placing the tape on the 4 inches, I just marked my chest line of 8 inches, my waistline of 15 inches. Then I'll just use the old pattern paper as the length of the top of the dress. Okay, so I just went ahead to rule it into a straight line, and then this is the elastic line. I just labeled that as E. This is the chest line and this is the waist, while the down part is the length of the gown. So now you will come to your elastic line and you place your shoulder measurement divided by 2 and you add 2 inches to that. Okay, so what I have there is 9, my shoulder is 7. So what you have, that 9 inches, you place it on your chest line and connect it into a straight line just like this. After doing that, you come to your chest line and you mark your bust measurement. Okay, I just marked that mine is 9 inches, and then I added 3 inches to the pattern paper, and then you just draw your armhole just like this. So you measure what you have here, okay, and then you place it on your waistline. So what I have is 12 inches. Okay, so I'll mark that on my waistline and connect it into a straight line. Before that, whatever thing you have on your waistline, you add 1 inch to that on the length of the dress. So for the length part, I have 13 inches. I hope that is clear. And then from my waistline, I'll come down by just 1 inch. This will be where we'll be inserting the elastic as well. So this is what I will do on my fabric, just in case the chalk is not visible enough. Okay, that was why I drafted it out on the pattern paper first. So my fabric is already folded into 2. As you can see, I have both the back and the front together, and then you already know the amount of fabric to fold. Okay, so now what I'll do is to I have a starting line, and this is the elastic line, just what we did on the pattern paper, the elastic line of 1 inch. So from the elastic line, I just took 4 inches and then I marked my chest line 4 inches off, and then I marked my chest line, which is 8 inches. Okay, so this is me ruling a line. Okay, so I hope you understand. That was why I drafted it on the pattern paper. Still taking that 4 inches off, I am marking the waistline, okay, which is 15 inches, just like this. And then I'll use the whole fabric for the length of the gown. The length is 60 inches. Okay, so after doing that, I'll just rule all these lines together. So after doing this, just like we did, I'll come to the elastic line like so, and then I'm going to mark my shoulder divided by 2, which is 7, and I ruled a line. So, okay, so now I'll add 2 inches to my shoulder. Okay, so go ahead and do that. So I'll add 2 inches to my shoulder measurement. Okay, so that will give us 9 inches. So this 9 inches, so I'll just go ahead and connect my armhole, but before then we'll be placing our bust measurements just like this, and then you connect your armhole. Don't forget to add 3 inches to your bust measurements. So now I'll measure what I have here, which is 12, and then I'll place it on my on my waistline like this, then connect it into a straight line. And now I'll take whatever thing I have on my waist, I will add 1 inch to that at the length of the dress. After doing that, I'll connect all into a straight line. Then I'll go ahead and carefully cut this out. Okay, this crepe fabric is a bit stretchy, so now I'll just go ahead and trace out my markings. So I hope you understand, because I have already drafted it on a pattern paper. Okay, so just in case the chalk was not visible, so this is what I have. Okay, so now I'll just remove one of the piece and show you what it is looking like. So this is what you should have. So I'll flip it back to the rough side, and then this is our waistline. Okay, so remember we came down by 1 inch on the pattern paper from the waistline. So that is what I want to do here. So I'll just come down by 1 inch. Okay, so I'll just mark 1 inch, and then I'll connect it into a straight line. Then I'll be telling you what we'll be doing with the 1 inch. So I'll just mark this 1 inch all the way down. Okay, so just come down by 1 inch from your initial waist measurement. So after doing that, this is what you do. You hold your initial your waist measurement itself, you hold it just like this, and then you flip it over to meet the new 1 inch that you just marked. Okay, so that's just basically what you'll be doing. Hold your initial waist line and flip it to the new 1 inch that you just marked, then pin it down. So you just stitch by the edge of this, just by the edge. Okay, so that is just basically what I will be doing. And do not forget that we are doing this on the rough side of our fabric. So just go ahead and stitch by the edge all the way down. Okay, so this is what it is looking like. Can you see what it is looking like? Okay, so you should have something like this. After that, you go ahead and stitch by the edge again. So I'll zoom this for you to see what I am talking about. So can you see what we have? So go ahead and stitch by the edge again all the way down. Then you should have something that looks like this after stitching on it. Can you see what I have? Okay, so now we'll keep this aside. So this is the elastic. So I just minus 5 inches from my waist measurement. Okay, so you should go ahead and do the same. And then I have 24 inches here, so I'll just cut this into two for the two, both the front and the back of the dress. Okay, so basically I have 12 inches for each of the dress, 12 inches for the front and 12 inches for the back. So I'll carefully insert this elastic into the dress. Okay, after inserting it, I'll secure it by the side. Okay, so now just go ahead and secure it just by the side. So after doing that, this is what I have. Okay, and this is what I also have for the other piece as well. So now we'll go ahead and cut out the pocket. So to cut out the pocket, I just folded this fabric into four like this, and then I'll just place my hands this way, and then I'll trace it out. Okay, so you can see that I open my hands. So go ahead and repeat the same. So I'll just trace it out just like so, and then I'll cut because we need 4 pieces. So you just open these parts, okay, so that you have 4 pieces. So this is what I have. So you can see that I have 4, 1 2 3 4, as you can see. So now to fix the pocket, what I did was I just came down from this my initial waist line like this. I just came down by 2 inches from the waist just like so, and then I'll make a notch there. Okay, so after coming down by 2 inches, I just flip the other side like so, so that it will be even. Okay, so it will be the same. then I made a notch. So I'll bring the pocket and I'll fix it right side facing right side like this, stitch it down. I'll bring the other one, repeat the same thing and stitch it down as well. I'll repeat the same thing for the other piece. After stitching it down, this is what it is looking like, and I'll bring the other piece and I'll place it right side facing right side, just like this. So ensure that they are aligning, okay? So you just ensure that they are equal on all sides, and then you go ahead and stitch. So I'll demonstrate what you'll be doing. Okay, so just stitch from here like so, using half inch. Okay, you're stitching with half inch, and then you stitch around the pockets and down to the length of the gown. So this gown you can make it to your desired length. Okay, so I have stitched it and this is what it is looking like. Look at the pockets, looking so clean. You won't even know that there's pockets there. Okay, so now next thing we'll be doing is to work on the sleeve. So for the sleeve, I have this fabric folded into two. Okay, and what I have here for the width is 10 inches. If you're on a bigger size, you can do 12 inches. So now from here, I'll come down by 1 inch as well. This 1 inch is for the elastic. Okay, just what we did for the dress itself. I just came down by 1 inch. Okay, so I don't know, just listing in case you can't see the chalk. Okay, and then from that 1 inch I marked the sleeve length, which is 25 inches. Okay, so what I'll do now is you just cut out the excess like so, and then next thing I'll be doing is from the length I came up by 5 inches, just like this, and I made a line just like so. So now to get the armhole for the sleeve, I'll just bring the dress. I'll first of all trim this part just to make it equal. I'll bring the dress and then I'll place the armhole of the dress on it just like this. Okay, you can see how I placed it from the top of the sleeve, that is from the 1 inch. Okay, you place it like this and then you trace it out. So I'll just go ahead and cut out just what I have on the dress like so, and then I'll place this elastic around my arms just so that it will be free enough. Okay, and I'll make sure that this elastic can actually accommodate this dress. I don't know if you understand, because you'll be stitching it on the dress. Okay, so what you do is to just place your elastic like this. You open the sleeve like this and then you'll be stretching your elastic. Okay, on that 5 inch east mark that you have, you'll be stretching your elastic. So you should cut out an elastic that is enough. So I've attached one side of the sleeve and you can see what it will look like when you are done. So now I'll repeat the same thing for this other one. Before I do that, I'll show you the sleeve. So this is the sleeve and you can see that I use my elastic to do that, and I also hem the bottom part of the sleeve. So now what you do is to flip it over like this. Okay, and then you just stitch it on this side by ½ inch. After stitching on it, you place it on your dress. You know how we attach sleeve to dress. Just in case you don't know, you place it right side facing right side. Okay, so I'll just place it like so, right side facing right side like this, and then I'll stitch it all the way down. Then I'll flip it over. So I'll just pin this for now. I'll flip it over to this other side and place it right side facing right side as well, like this, and then I'll also stitch it down. So this is what we have for the two sleeves. Okay, it is so beautiful. So now to insert the elastic for the upper part, all you need to do is to fold it like so and then further fold it again. You know, we added 1 inch, so you fold your 1 inch basically. So after folding, ensure that you leave an opening where your elastic can pass through. You can see mine. So to know the amount of elastic to cut, just place your elastic around your shoulder. Okay, and cut out what you want. If you want it tight or you want it loose, but it should not be too loose and it should not be too tight, if you ask me. So after doing that, cut out the elastic and then you insert it I'll carefully insert this elastic into the dress, and this is what I have after I was done. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you find this video helpful, kindly give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Do not forget to hem the bottom part of your dress and share guys. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.